Alright guys, what is up? I am TheyComing and welcome to the stream today, boys and nerds. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday, happy Friday. Here we are inside of Clash of Clans and we have a full legend set ahead of us. Sorry, I'm adjusting my equipment on my desk here. Just make sure we're in the right position. We got a full legend set ahead of us. Now, let's have a quick chat. Last week, I ran the Monolith arrow for my full set and did not have fantastic results. I ended up changing up the equipment partway through the set. I had been running the Frozen Arrow with the Monolith arrow, and while the Queen was dealing insane damage, I believe that having the action figure with the Monolith arrow is a safer play and does give the Queen ultimately more longevity. You have to keep in mind that once you take your eyes off of the Queen versus a Town Hall 18 base, she can still die very fast. The Monolith arrow does offer damage reduction as part of its attributes, but once you take your eye off the Queen, or once you've used your second rage, the Queen, it can still be very vulnerable. So what the Giant is there for is to basically give her a little bit of a breather. Giant comes out, starts tanking, and she can still be able to catch up, maybe relieve some of the pressure onto the Giant and herself. So I do think that this is a more optimal combination than the Frozen Arrow with the Monolith Arrow. Also, you can notice I've actually maxed it out. I did run the Monolith Arrow on my final 3 CWL hits in 3% tint. I did end up going perfect for the CWL season on my Town Hall 18, so I had 21 stars at the very end of the season. And on all 3 hits that I brought the Monolith Arrow, I was able to triple. So the final 3 attacks of my CWL season, I did triple with the Monolith Arrow. And on the last triple, actually, the very last attack of the season, I swagged 4 spells. So it felt really strong. Now, I'm going to tell you where I think the Monolith Arrow is strong, and where I think it can be kind of maybe a little bit more challenging to use. When you're facing bases that are sort of the December meta of having an isolated core that's pretty stacked, with a big ring of trash that you have to funnel your troops really hard in order to force them to go to the Town Hall section, this equipment shines. When you can put your Queen in on an edge of a ring that's open and just rage her once and put a massive gash into that ring, pick her up, put her on the opposite side of the base or another location, again, rage her up, create another gash, you're able to very easily and pretty safely, I would say, create a really nice funnel point for dragons for an air attack to then wipe across the core with the help of the Grand Warden, Eternal Tome, and Healing Tome. I think it's pretty strong for those bases. Where I think it's going to struggle the most is if it's a highly compartmentalized base where you're having to make sure that your wall breaks actually get you inside of the base, at least one compartment. And of course, if you end up missing that funnel and the Queen does not actually go into that compartment, you can run into issues. You do have the recall spell to help you handle situations like that, where say she misses the funnel and the healers are now in peril, you can pick her up and drop her somewhere else. I would say that for this attack, you need to be finishing your Queen charge by approximately the 2-minute mark remaining. Maybe a little bit sooner ends up being a little safer, but giving yourself a full 2 minutes, yeah. Let's go ahead and check in with the chat. I've just been yapping. What's up, mods? How are you doing today? I'm doing great, man. Doing great. How's it going, boss? What's up, Joel Hansen? It's going good, dude. We're about to do our legend set. What's up, William? Racing the international relay race today. What's up, man? That's awesome. That's awesome. International relay race. That sounds interesting. So was it going country to country, or was it just like there was people from all over the world competing? We got a ice cold Dr. Pepper today. I'm gonna crack that bad boy. Oh yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and keep talking about equipment a little bit. On the Dragon Duke, I have the Angry Jelly, the backpack, and the heart. There's a strong argument to be made that using the flame blower with the jetpack could offer you greater value. In order for that to be the case, though, I would need to bring a Quake, and I would need to have the flame blower leveled up, which I don't have. So if you're questioning why aren't you using the flame blower, this is why. Don't have it leveled up. And I also do not think that sacrificing another spell slot for that is something that I really want to do right now. So, see, Joel Hansen says, William says, people from different countries, races in England. That's what's up, man. That sounds so cool. Man, I took someone else's mirror in war, took 2 seconds with 99% damage and left him a star. Lol. That's funny. What's up, Mahone Dog? Welcome back, dude. Number 1 France in the house. How's it going, brother? Mozzarella, do you think Super Yeti Clone would work in Legends? I don't know. I don't see people doing it. When that's done. Don't have it leveled. Don't have it leveled. So yeah, where I've been using the backpack with this build right here is to try to eliminate either sweepers and or air defenses. I'm using the backpack like I would the giant arrow to cut across the base, eliminate sweepers, eliminate ideally 2 air defenses if possible, and then be a kind of solo hero, solo sacrifice. We do have the revive spell in here that is almost certainly played on the Dragon Duke. I don't think so far that I've found a reason to play the revive on any of the 3 other heroes here. I think that if your queen dies, you're probably better off saving the revive for the Duke and just making sure that you secure the town hall. So, also something else that's a little bit different from this army than last week is that I do have 2 super wall breakers. I do intend on trying to push my queen into a corner of the base, into a compartment, to clear out and create some pathing for the dragons. I reckon it would be solid in Legends 3. Why not Stun? I reckon it would be solid in Legends 3. I mean, I'm in Legends 2 right now. I'm not in Legends 3. So, anywho, this composition, that's what we open with the queen charge. We let the queen go for about a minute. If we clear a compartment that the queen's inside, we want to get her out quick and redrop her. Basically, you're going to get the most value out of this monolith arrow before you deploy anything else, right? As soon as you start putting down troops, the monolith arrow's damage drops significantly, and she's no longer, like a hyper pusher by herself. But I do have the 2 rage spells that I do intend to use on the queen. One pretty early in the attack, and then the other perhaps when I redrop her, usually. Are there any soccer World Cup games near where you live? I do believe that that the World Cup is going to be played in Atlanta, at least in part. I'm not a big World Cupper myself. Soccer is not really my sport, but I have a lot of friends that are like so hyped for going to that stuff. So much free stuff from my race, like $100 worth. That's what's up. That's what's up, William. Congrats. Man, you probably had an absolute blast. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into our first attack. Need to get our set rolling. We've been live for about 12 minutes now. 30 attacks is a lot to complete all in one shot. But we're going to get it going. And I'm going to try not to keep bumping my cables, but I'm trying to get my iPad more directly in front of me so my face is not obscured from view here, because people complain about that. All right, let's go. First attack. We're locked and loaded. It's all there. It's good. Okay. All right, so in theory, I think this is supposed to work well on a base like this. It's making me wonder if it's worth it to go for the Monolith or if I should be trying to walk in to handle his revenge. See how we path, right? So Queen's gonna go down here. Get her cooking. Put in a loon in here. See if we can draw Seeking Air Mine. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, so we found some Tez Lords. I'm also looking for where a backpack could be useful. Let's go ahead and rage. Let's rage now. I think I'm seeing the backpack from like 3 to 9. We should kill this king, right? I think we'll take that and then leave. Yeah. Cool. We're going to pick her up and we're going to go over here like this. I'm going to redrop. And then going to backpack across like this. All right. And then we're going to dive in like this, I think. I'm going to rage the queen right here. Do this poison over you and totem you like this. Okay, Duke goes down. I'm actually going to do this. Totem here once. Queen's alive, but she's taking a ton of damage. Pop this, get this out, see if we can help with that. Oh, we're in trouble. Town Hall. Okay, so we got the Town Hall. But now what we need to do probably is go ahead and wake up the Duke. Cool. I think we're not in a terrible spot, but not in a great spot. We have a freeze to use. I'm going to break. I'm trying to make sure my queen doesn't die here. Okay, our healers are getting roasted. Guess we'll play here and here. We got kind of close. Now, can the queen actually get the revenge? Probably not, right? Yeah, she's going to die on it. We got close. Close-ish. Maybe I could have... Maybe I could have actually attacked with the queen instead of right at 12. Like, put her closer to 3. Maybe that would have been a better option. So that the dragons would have had some coverage and she could have helped to deal with the clan castle, because we kind of stalled out over the town hall section. That didn't feel too great. Let's go ahead and request up for RCC, Legends BBL. Let's go. All right. Did you win the race? Nah. I mean, 30 attacks is a lot. Are you in the highest rank? Are you the highest rank right now? No. No. We're loaded. Let's go ahead and go. Keep up the pace. Out of like 40 teams. Yeah, that's pretty solid, William. 12 out of 40 is definitely solid. Let's get it. Okay. I kind of feel like going for this section down here and then redropping up here and then diving the dragons across the logger. Maybe. I could even backpack to the top. Okay, we're putting the queen down here. Put a baby dragon down right there. See if we can get some funneling power going. Not too bad. I'm looking for the opportunity to hit the Duke. I kind of want the Duke to land on the bottom. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. She's going the right direction. I'm going to drop a rage in just a moment because she's going to need it. Okay. One baby over here. Lost a healer. Unfortunate. We want that scatter down, though. Big time. Okay, we lost another healer, which I don't really like. Let's get her out. And we'll redrop up here. We lost a couple healers, which is definitely making me nervous. But we'll do this. And I think we go in like this. And this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Gonna poison and do this. Tome now. We still have the Queen's ability, which I think we're going to pop in just a moment. Okay, not bad. So I don't think it's bad. Okay, how are we doing here? Okay, our Duke is over here. We're going to get ready to pop our extra rage. I'm going to actually overgrowth half of this. And then do a recall. And then drop a totem here. And then throw this here. Like that. We have a freeze we can use right here, I think. I think we crushed this one. Pretty good. I'm going to drop these, and this, and this, and this. And totem here. Try to protect my queen if I can. Queen still died. Oh no. Wait a minute. I think we're okay. Duke is quite strong. And we still have the... What are we missing? Did we miss something? Am I trolling? No, we didn't miss anything. We got it. GG's. Maybe should have not used the freeze when I used it. Could have maybe, and also maybe the totem could have been dropped in such a way that my queen didn't get bounced by the ricochet cannon at the very end. But we got a triple. We'll take it. Legend BBL, let's go. So first two attacks ended with a 91 too, and a 100. I think on the first hit, I think I should have maybe played my queen on an adjacent corner instead of the opposite corner, because then it would have been a better funnel situation for all the dragons and dragon riders to go in. The queen could have supported on the side of the monolith and the defending CC. Might have worked out a little better. But queen had big open access to that base. Just couldn't quite get through when I needed it to. All right, let's actually watch the live war attack. Why not? Gavin's going in. Gavin's beast. Oh, and this is crushed. Look at everything that he has in the air right now. This is insane. This is gross. Yeah, he completely wrecked this. He's got freezes. He's got a queen up. He's got... Yeah, everybody's alive here. He crushed it. What's hilarious is like the walls are like wildly under leveled, but air just not a single wall was broken that day. We're loaded, locked. Let's do it again. Okay. It would be cool. I kind of want to go into this compartment right here. We'll rage here. Get one loon moving in. See if we pull a trap. Nope. That's okay. Let's rage here. Okay. She wants the wall. I don't know if I should be waiting for this or not, but we're kind of here, so I kind of want to do it. We get the rage tower out. We're going to pick her up now. And then we'll come down here like this. Drop a loon. Then we're going to get risky and go like this. And I think what we do is we go... I'm seeing it like this. Just go ahead and wipe across, I guess. All right. There's the CC. The queen died. I'm a goober, apparently. I'm going to revive the queen. Use this, and we're going to overgrowth here. We're moving in the right direction. We're doing okay. Do this. Drop a baby dragon over here. See if we can cut that a little quicker. Can also break, maybe. Is that going to do anything for us? Do this. Our queen has no protection up top, which I'm really, 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 really annoyed by. Oh man, this is actually scary. I think we lose, right? Oh no, dude, my giant stealing my healers actually ended my career. That is so bad, man. That sucks. That really sucks. Like hard. Can we get a trap? No, he's gonna do that, but it doesn't matter. It's over. Man, that blows. And we 1-star at 95. Damn. We're doing better with percentages this week for sure. That's one thing that I'm recognizing has been an improvement. If we hadn't let our queen die at 6, I would have been able to revive the Duke. But I was thinking, okay, the queen's healers are right there. I guess I broke my rule. Always revive Duke. If queen dies, it's okay. Always revive Duke. You think the Town Hall 16 walls look the cleanest? I gotta be honest, I actually like the way these look. And I was not the biggest fan of the 17 walls, but I think the Town Hall 18 walls look pretty thick. All right, let's keep it up. He's got his sweepers pointed in an awkward position like that. I think I want to charge that compartment or this compartment. Is it possible to get myself inside? What did I do that? That was not what I meant to do. Break here. I don't like that I played that one minion because she might see the mortar. Oh my god, that's not good, right? Our funnel is kind of screwed, right? I'll pop this now. Can we get the air defense out? Save your healers, baby. 2, 3, 4. Get her out. Okay, well, that did not go to plan. We'll drop her in here like this. One of these. Should be okay. We're going to rage her now, though. Okay. And then I'm looking for the move. I think the dragons we can play over here because I'm not interested in missing another town hall. I'm gonna do one of these here. Don't want to lose another dragon rider. Okay. Queen's doing queen things. Okay. And then we got this. Queen's in it. I want that rage tower to go off, and then we're going to overgrowth like this. Just push through the back, and now we're all grouped together. Question is, do we have the time? Queen's going to go down here, unfortunately, I think. She's going to heal. She gets out of range. Okay, wait a minute. I think we're in a time crunch situation. I'm going to go ahead and revive over here. I think we need to do this right here. That was a terrible orb. I was trying to hit something else there. Trying to get more value. Didn't quite. All right, we're in it. Queen is beating walls like a dum-dum. But at least we get the 2. Get it up to 94, 93, 95, but it's going to be a time fail. Just not quite quick enough to pull it off. GG's. Close, but no cigar. I think I might have spent a little bit too much time on my charge. I'm going to check that. Replay. Also, lost some healers because of I fat-fingered a bunch of minions right there, and that meant that she didn't go directly into that compartment. So she comes down here. She does get the multi-gear tower, but it got really sketchy, and we lost a healer that we didn't need to lose. Yeah, I went longer than a minute. And when you look at what the time says, like, if I dropped it 10, 15 seconds sooner, that was 10, 15 seconds that we needed to have for these last few buildings here. So I really do think we have to stick. We got to stick to. Got to. Uh-oh, watch out! What's going on here? Is he doing okay? He's still got a revive. Yeah, this is wrecked. He revives instantly with a totem. That NATO spell pulled his Duke into the defense. GG, Gavin. GG. So yeah, must charge in 1 minute or less. The moment you go over a minute, you start risking time fail scenario. You have to charge in 1 minute or less. Period. Okay, I see his monolith up there. That could be a good compartment. I think going for one of the sweepers and then trying to go for another sweeper is also a strong choice. Let's see, if I put a baby dragon down here, let it cook for a few moments, and then drop you. And go baby dragon over here. Will she go in the base for the archer tower? Those are headhunters. I think she's okay. We need to rage here, though. And we will use that. Cool. Queen is still doing queen things. Oh my god, my healers, bro. I didn't notice until it was too late. That's bad. That's very bad. Okay, so we go here. We have one healer left that we can feasibly use. Undo our queen. And we need to go in like this. Let's get that air defense and that sweeper. Okay. She dies. That sucks. That really sucks. We're gonna rage here. He's gonna die. But then I think when we revive, we may have like a little bit of play at least. Throw that there. I'm waiting to wake him up because I want the rage tower to go off, if at all possible. Okay. Can we keep him up? Can we get you in there for the revenge tower? Do you take the revenge tower? And we have like a few troops to get percentage, but it'll end up being pretty low, right? It makes you wonder if I hadn't got my healers noped out by his logger, where this could have gone, you know? So what do we get up to? 69? Is that where we land? Nice. I mean, I can try this here. Just... Nah, it's not enough. What about this? Okay, 70. All right. Did 3% tent promote the CWL? Yes, we did. We promoted. Our clan is now... Wait, where's War League? Where's our War League? Am I that dumb? Oh, War League. Yeah. We promoted to Titan 3. We were second place. I want to say the stars were like only a few stars difference between us and the first place clan. I didn't catch that screenshot. But when we won our last war, we knew that it guaranteed the win. That it guaranteed promotion, right? So we did promote. W. So we got to be really careful charging it against a logger. I thought, you know what? I'm just going to put her in rage. But man, that logger really seems to be something that counteracts the queen charge monolith arrow strategy. All right, this is a big open base. These are the kind of bases that I think this is supposed to work very well with, based on my experience so far. So really, dropping at 6, dropping at 12 dragons to go like this. I think it's a pretty clear win. Let's see if we can make that work. Just drop you here. Get down one loon. Fish in a Tesla, perhaps. And then the other air defense set is for our Duke to handle. All right, we got a Rager here. Okay, she's going to the left. We'll take the spitter and probably get her out, right? Her healers are in peril. All right, we'll come up here like this. Drop you here. And then you guys get to go in like this. And this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Duke got the sweeper that I was interested in. Let's raise her here. Use that there. Duke's going to go down at the bottom. The funnel definitely looks pretty good, though. We just have to be able to push through a lot of this stuff. I'm going to poison you and turn you around. Then I think we can look to wake you up. Freeze these headhunters. Totem. I have to overgrowth that, and the reason I'm doing that is because I'm trying to give the dragon riders a little bit better opportunity to get this logger out of the way and do good stuff. I think we're doing all right, though. Like, it feels like we're doing okay. We're going to break here. And we need to pop the queen now. Just go ahead and get the giant out. I'm going to break again. We want the multi to go down, bro. Come on, multi. Bruh. We got it, though. These are the last 3 percentage points. Everything is only a few shots, and it's a GG. Did it get hairy? A little bit. Did we get the 3-star? Yes, we did. GG. Good stuff. So yeah, those bases that are super open, I think this attack really lends itself to like simplicity for the format of how you hit it. Like every base that I've found that is an isolated core that has a big ring of stuff to where the queen can walk around and take 80% of the base from the outside. It like in all cases, I've pretty much dropped her at 6, picked her up, put her at 12. Now, depending on, you know, where things are, you know, I might drop at 3 and redrop her at 9. But like just mirroring the recall and redrop point from where you start seems to be a good formula there. And then you drop your dragons beside where the queen initially was so that she can handle the top side of the funnel while the dragons work towards it, right? Let's keep going. All right, what do we get? His revenge tower is walkable. I think we'd be crazy not to try to hit this, like walk this backside here. Yeah, right? Try to make sure she wants to go to the left. We have a second baby dragon for that purpose, because it looks like she's going to do a little sideways motion here. See what she does next. All right, she's right there. She's on the air defense. Baby dragon comes down. We're going to rage her once in just a moment. Rage here. Break. Okay, and then I'm looking for the next opportunity about what I should be doing. Drop another loon up in front here. Found a black mine. Good stuff. Okay, this is looking pretty strong. Oh, queen. All right, queen's over here. Come on. I'm trying to redrop her. I'm trying not to lose my healers. Duke, like this. Trigger the Invis. Get you here. Here. The queen not getting her healers back just really, really bugs me. Like, to no end. I am infuriated by that. We need to freeze here. Throw that. We need to rage too. Just because everything else is dead. Are we going to make it or are we going to make it? Revive. We're not going to make it. This falls extremely short. Yeah, dude, the queen not getting her healers back, losing them to the giant. It really bothers me that, like, we make the alteration to try to solve one issue, and then the giant just, like, sometimes actually works against you. I thought the entry point at the bottom should have been a lot better than it actually was. But then again, losing healers when we didn't intend to lose healers, that also ended up being a bummer. I didn't even see exactly how the queen died, but I would assume that the healers jumped to the giant and then it just got completely out of whack from there. All right, let's keep it up. Does it work? Okay, I'm not putting my queen near this. We made that mistake once today. We got to keep her away. We got to keep her safe. Guess we could put her in here and get 2 ADs and a sweeper. Okay, queen's on the multi-gear. Okay. I'm looking for the backpack, like, while I do this, but I have to be careful about the queen self. We're gonna rage now. It's a lot of point defense. If we see that logger target her, we have to get out. It's happened. Okay, that is this. All right, queen, you're going to get redropped up here. So ideally, the healers don't get instantly melted. All right, I see the sweeper right there, so I think this is the move. You got it? Cool. Let's go ahead and do this now. I'm going to freeze here. Queen's going to die, is she not? Let's get that out. Try to help her. We need to rage her. She's going to die anyway. Rest in peace, bro. Okay, you're up now because the... Okay, we're going to do this once. Okay, we'll put that down there. Shoot over here. Be really good to keep the Duke alive, but I think I need to save this like this. Ah, dude, not quite. Go ahead and get our last percentage point there. That's all we get, 87. Man. Don Dozo Smith, great work. You did great. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Giving it our best go. I can also say that with the Monolith Arrow, and I commented on this last week, it seems to me like it's a lot better when you get to look at the base ahead of time. Because like right now, I've got wall breakers that in some attacks I don't use. So that's like one optimization thing that, you know, if you didn't need them, you wouldn't take them. But when you do need them and you don't have them, it puts you in a really weird spot with the queen charge. So again, we're staying away from the logger with our queen. Our queen cannot see that thing. I think I want to try this. Right, if she skips the expo, it's not the end of the world. What I'm really trying to do is take out an air defense here. See, if we can break her in to go after the multi-gear, that would be nice. We can take care of one of the sweepers. We have that. We're going to poison. We need to rage her. It's a lot of damage. And also... Oh, no, queen. I didn't think that was going to happen. Well, we now have the giant out. Which is something. Okay. Let's get her out before she dies. Okay, over here. I didn't get my stuff in soon enough. I need to do this. Turn him around. Okay. We have another rage. Oh no, queen, no! Unfortunate. Okay, I see the sweeper. I think I want to go this like that. Just take the monolith off the field, even though we're falling like dramatically short here. It's gonna send our Duke north, and he walks the other way. What a stud, right? Just making all the right choices. We'll do this. Could have got better percentage by going for something different there. Yeah. Could have dropped it sooner too. Probably those 3 loons do trade. We do have another one of these. Okay. Two, 3, 4. Okay. We don't get another percentage point here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we get noped out. Okay, 78 is where we end. I don't think there's anything else for us to try for. I mean, we could try for maybe one hit, but it won't connect. Yeah. GG. Man, I knew what I had to do for that queen at the bottom. She just died so quick. Man, the rage tower came down, the defending queen, the monolith. Too many heavy shots all at once. Her health bar dropped fast. Fast. That's still a problem of queen charging. The monolith arrow does give you damage reduction. It does. But let me tell you, when you put the modifiers into the game, it's like you're fighting a losing battle when it comes to, you know, you get a rage spell down. If you're not putting it down when she's at full HP, you can be in real trouble. If you're putting a rage down reactively, most of the time she's going to die. Going from the top here. Go for his king, queen, monolith. Use the backpack to get one of the sweepers and then... Okay, I think I see it. We'll redrop the queen. Okay, yeah, sure, yeah. Make sure we get her funnel established. She's in there. She sees the queen, dude. Don't kill my queen, please. Oh, man. Always. Will the healers get shot? No, because she's smart. But she's going to get shot and walk away from the mono, which I'm not a huge fan of. Okay, so then what I wanted to do was redrop her over here. I wanted to send the Duke from the top like this. Sweeper. We missed it. It's not where I wanted to be with this. Not what I wanted. We do have another rage for her that we need to use sooner than later. We'll break here. Okay. That's a triple furnace. That's fun. Totem over there. Queen's dead. Ah, dog. I'm gonna do this. Totem you. That orb actually may have saved the day, but we'll have to see. We need this guy to die. Yeah, it's just not enough, right? We can't fail on the town hall though, right? Oh no, we definitely are. Oh man, that really sucks. Dude, no way. No, man. Not again. Not again. Oh man, the 1-stars are killing my vibe. I think we're doing better than we did last week. But man, oh man, if this isn't tough. I need to be aware that I'm allowed to spell for the queen beyond the 2 rage spells. I can totem for her in order to guarantee like her pushing a compartment that has valuable stuff. Like if she'd, like say I'd actually spelled for her when I redropped her at 9, other than the rage and the wall break. Perhaps she would have been able to shoot over the wall, handle one of the infernos, at least secure the 2-star there. I thought we were a little bit more... I felt actually pretty confident about that plan going into it compared to probably the last 2 bases. It didn't go through. So watch this again. See if there's something that I should have done a little differently. What I really wanted to happen is for the queen to go take the monolith. And then when I sent the dragons, the queen was going to be dropped over here to shave this so the dragons would wrap in like this. But The Revenge Tower staying up. This sweeper is also... That was one of the things I wanted to hit with the backpack. Didn't get it. And then see right here, my queen steps into a really, really good spot. I had totems. I had free spells. If I'd use those things, I think there's a chance that that queen actually helps me tremendously with the back end here. Because she really didn't. Like, she didn't get very far once I redropped her. And I probably could have done more for her. She's powerful. Even when the damage... Even when her damage falls off when you start playing other troops. She's still powerful. Okay, we cannot go into this compartment. Okay, we found a bunch of Teslas. Okay, sure. Okay. What's gonna happen with this queen right here? Let's rage her. Giant comes out, rip. Okay, we got to pick her up, I think. Just a moment. Okay, get her out. I think I'll throw her in, like, right here. I did exactly what I said I didn't want to do, didn't I? Sweeper. Okay. Trying to get this in here to help. He's not keeping up, though. And the queen died anyway. Son of a gun, bro. Like, help me, game. I completely whiffed on that. Like, not even close. Whiffed real hard. I don't like the fact that that Duke got hit by like 55 air skellies. Like, so many air skeletons. Oh my gosh. And we're constantly fighting a sweeper. Got another percentage point with that. Yeah, it's just over, though. GG. Dang, dude. It's so rough. It's so rough. How many triples so far? Only 2. That tells you something. It's so hard to use this properly, right? Like, to actually get the value you seek and not screw up any part of it. Charges are harder than spam. Period. They can be, but the problem is they can be just as powerful as spam. Or spam can be as powerful or more powerful than a charge. I don't want to mess with that CC if I can help it. Okay, we'll put queen here and we'll see. I'm looking for a good backpack. I think we backpack the AD bottom left and get that sweeper with it. And then he would die on the clan castle. All right, let's rage. Okay. Okay, queen's okay. Spitter. All right, we got 10 seconds till we need move. I'm trying to... Ah! Get the healers out of there. We might do something cute. Okay, this, baby dragon. Okay, we have to poison, I guess. And we have to do this. Totem once. Is queen okay? Like, do we have this? It looks like we do, right? Kind of? I can't tell. Threes. Rage. I guess. Can we get it? Oh my god, that... Hold on. Come on, come on. Go, 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 go. Even with the goof, did we get it? Go, guys, go. It's one shot. Oh my gosh, we got it. Even with the queen dying. And then I broke another rule to actually get the triple. Reviving the queen after recalling her healers and then continuing the charge. I broke a rule to win the game. Let's go. Hey, we're not doing bad. And man, we're halfway through this, almost halfway through our set. Guys, I don't know. Should I complete the set today or should I wait till Sunday? Should I go for 3 more hits and then wait? I'm thinking about it. I'm honestly thinking about it. I think after these next 3 hits, when I take my bathroom break, I'm going to have a nice moment of meditation with myself to see if I should continue the set today or do the other half on Sunday. After a little bit more theory crafting and woodshedding. All right, see the sweepers, see his air defenses. Okay. Okay, got the sweeper on the top. That's what we needed. Queen's queening. Duke is duking. It's going to trigger the bomb. That's nice. Queen is actually doing very well right now for herself. She's going out and around, which is weird. And I think since we're here, we should go ahead and take it because we're basically setting the path for the dragons, right? Poison it. It's okay. I think I'm gonna break here and get ready to do other things. Queen, stay up. She got one of them. Okay. Do we have enough to actually get this done? I can't tell. We still have a recall that we can use here. Okay. Nah. I think we die to this now, right? We're losing all of our healers. We have to do something like this. We didn't put this down? Oh, man, I'm really trolling. Wait a minute. Do we get it, though? No way. Oh, come on, guys. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Oh, my gosh. Okay. I forgot the Skywagon and played it at the end of the attack. And tripled. OP. Let's go. Let's go, dude. That's so funny. Skywagon didn't even open. Set is gone. Meh. See how we end, though. All right, we get 2 more before the bathroom break. See if we can get some spells. See if we can get cooking with this. If we don't get any spells in the next like 30 seconds or so, I will go ahead and gem those. Because we got stuff to do today. I do have a if you were here on Wednesday, you saw me talk about how I have my niece, my nephew, and my sister are in town right now. And so the kids, I think my niece went with my sister to go get their nails done. And then my nephew, my father took my nephew to the swimming pool. And then and that left me free to be able to stream. But after our stream today, I do have a Lego project that I need to finish with my nephew. He's 8 or 9, if I'm not mistaken. And Legos are his jam, and when I was a kid, Legos were also my jam. So it's been really fun doing that with him. All right, next base. Don't do dumb things around loggers. There is not a logger. Don't do dumb things around defending archer queens. There's an archer queen. Think I could maybe manage something over here like this, perhaps? All right, long shot sees me right off the bat. We didn't get the wall break in, which sucks. Queen is getting rage healing. I don't like the situation with her healers, though. It's unfortunate. We got to get her out. Okay. We'll put it here. We'll drive the dragons directly at the town hall, and we will try to get the sweepers out with the backpack here, which we do. Got one of them. I don't like that. Okay. Okay, we can poison this. Queen's queening. Save the queen. Okay, not bad. Duke is up here. We can do this. We can also overgrowth now. Do this here. Hopefully that gives Duke enough time to catch up to the air defense there. I will totem that. We need the Duke to take down that air defense, and that'll put us in a much better spot. Warden goes down, unfortunately. We'd still have the orb. So when that comes up, we're going to have to do this. And that. And pray. We do get the wall break for the queen. So as long as the queen comes out of the base, she can. Oh! Revenge Tower is done anyway. GG. Nice. 30 seconds to spare. We'll take that any day of the week. 35 seconds to spare. Let's go. Monolith arrow, baby. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff, TC. Good stuff. See, you got to pump yourself up sometimes. You got to positive self-talk. I remember listening to a lecture about people that are put in impossible situations. How do people in impossible situations survive? Like either it's like a life or death kind of thing. Like say you're on the sea and you get hit by a storm and you have to fight for your life so that you don't drown, or like if it's freezing cold outside, how do you stay alive when, most people would say, 2 hours an hour out in that and you'll freeze to death. Well, it was an interesting sort of like motivational or like psychoanalysis of the human being, right? The human psyche. And it was basically saying that one thing that the Navy SEALs are trained to do is that when things are completely bleak, or if you're just so totally worn down, so totally beat up or otherwise defeated, the way that Navy SEALs get through the toughest and most impossible situations is just telling themselves that they can. Which seems like, well, if it were that easy, then everyone would do it. But you have to understand that when you're feeling so totally defeated, it can be near impossible to actually say those words to yourself, or at least like say them in your own head. So it really does have an impact on, whether or not you keep going or not, whether or not you give up. So if you're experiencing a period of time where you're failing it repeatedly, sometimes you have to fail 2 or 3, 4, maybe even 5 to 10 more times before you actually stop failing. That's why you should try new things. That's why you should work on yourself. See, one more hit before a bathroom break. If I don't get troops right away, I might go ahead and take the bathroom break. So let's see. Give another 20 seconds. Trying to keep an eye out for friends here. Looks like there's at least one other person online, but I don't know if he's paying attention or not. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and put up the bathroom timer. So if you're unfamiliar with my channel, I do take a 2-minute bathroom break every hour. So a 2-minute timer is gonna appear on your screen, and when it counts to 0, we will resume right on point. I don't make my viewers wait any longer than 2 minutes, so I do encourage you to take a lap around your house, get something to eat or drink, or you can use the bathroom like I'm about to do. But don't go anywhere. We'll be right back to finish our set. All right, guys, we're back. We're back. And before you ask, yes, I washed my hands. We're feeling good. We're feeling right. And in my moment of solitude, I did make a decision. I think we've done okay in our set so far. Okay being not as good as it could be. We could certainly be doing better. What I'm feeling right now is I actually have war attacks to do on my Town Hall 18. I think I also have war attacks to do on my Town Hall 13 and 14. I think this war has started. Yes. So what I'm going to do actually is do all my war attacks and shift the second half of my set to Sunday. So I do have family that's in town right now. I can't extend a stream to be longer than 2 hours. I need to spend time with family. Tomorrow, my friend has a birthday party. It is a pool party at his family's house. His mother hosts a great big pool party for him every single year. And I know a lot of our friends are going to go down for that. I will definitely be part of that. I would not miss Deeg Dag. If you know Deeg Dag over from the Squad Busters days, Deeg Dag, it's his birthday. So we're going to be celebrating his birthday tomorrow. So I won't be live tomorrow, but I will be live on Sunday. And we can complete the set then. But it's a good time to go ahead and pop off some more attacks. We have 2 to use. It looks like the map is nicely clearing. And it seems as though we have 2 different bases to hit. One has already been claimed. So we can claim this one. I'm going to go ahead and put my name on it so that no one else tries to grab it from me in the meantime. And let's go ahead and scout it and figure out our plan of attack. He's got poison towers, not rage towers. It's interesting to note. He also has a long shot, not a logger. It's also interesting to note. It could be a good idea to... Let's see. What would we want? Where would we want to go with the queen? Putting her up here could get a little squirrely with healers. Also because you've got this archer tower that's kind of flanking you this whole time. We'd have to be really careful with how we angle these healers. The idea would be for her to, if I drop her like in this little nook, she could clear this stuff and then be able to work down this way, shoot the sweeper over the wall, continue on down. We could pick her up and we could do something similar on the other side and then send everything up the gut. We do have the Duke with the backpack that could be utilized to help out with this. And I think probably... Maybe we would aim... Maybe we could throw the Duke at the Queen early in the attack so that the Duke could handle this air defense and then meet the Queen over here. And then when we pick up the Queen, the Duke would remain over here. And then we would be able to revive him as he kind of moves down this way. That would give him access to the final air defense. That would also shave off, I think, probably a little bit more of a funnel. The Queen could then be broken when we drop her up here. The Queen could then be broken in at the gold mine, I think. But the dragons would go like this. I'm down with going away from the town hall. 1-star risk. Because I think this is a better tome location, right? He's got the Monolith, the Revenge Tower, the Roaster, and a multi-target. Okay, that's my plan. We're sticking to it. Could also be kind of interesting, like... Say I didn't go for the air defense with the Duke, but say I just dropped the Duke to go for the spitter and then shoot him across. The spitter can be really annoying. Having two spitters facing inward like that, if I'm going to be bringing my dragons like this. But then when the Duke lands over here, he could potentially get behind this spitter eventually. Okay. That's what I'm feeling. Let's do it. Found all his Teslas. It's kind of cool. You do have a rage. Hey, I like this situation. The shape is shaping. We're taking damage onto our healers, but I think we're going to pull them out of the range in just a moment. Okay, good. We have time. Okay, so if she's going to walk there, I'm going to go ahead and do what I said I was going to do just a second ago and go for this roaster. Just go ahead and do that. And he actually goes the direction of... Okay, I don't like that. Get her out. Send her here. So now what we're going to have is everything moving in together. It would be good to rage the queen here, I think. Do this here. I'm gonna poison you and then throw you here. Throw that through as well. Totem over here. Queen is helping to shape the pathing for the dragons across the center. We do get the long shot out. Pretty important. We'll go ahead and play these over here. We have this break that we can throw. It didn't get anywhere because of... Let's see. I think we're okay. I can't tell though. Yeah, I think we're okay. We still have a revive and a freeze, but we're not going to need them. It's GG. Okay. What is that spitter placement? It was odd, for sure. That was definitely an odd spitter placement. And with that, the map is cleared. Our teammate went in, I think, at exactly the same time, or right before we did. Let's actually see what he did here. And look at these new total 15 walls, bruh. Come on, man. Stop doing this to yourself. Stop making the YouTube. Like, come on. He just spams it, dude. He's got 6 revives, by the way. Don't know if you've noticed that. The homie's on 6 revive spells. He could revive for days here. The revive on the prince didn't really get much for him, but he does now. He gets 1 more building. He keeps reviving this prince. The prince keeps taking like 1 more building and then dying again. But look, he's able to swag at least one of them. So very nice. Good stuff. What's up, Blobber? How's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. All right. So, I mean, we could go ahead and hit again just to make sure we get our loot bonus in check. Let's see if we can find a base where we feel like this attack would be strong. I think that's close to what we're looking for. We could maybe do something with this here. Let's see what's in the clan castle. It's already been hit, right? And again, no logger, so attacking into the town hall with Monolith Arrow Queen is actually very doable. It's a Ice Hound. Okay, we really don't want the queen near that thing. We would be wasting a lot of time. Great tome, by the way. Good patience. What's the queen equipment? Okay, magic mirror, action figure. Yeah, I mean he crushes it. All right, let's see. See what this one was. See what this one is. I like. That's dangerous. Maybe we put the queen in here. And then we drop the queen over here. Oh, wait a minute. That's a multi-target Inferno. We could be in trouble. Unless we started her there and then moved her over here. Because the multi-target's going to instantly start roasting the healers. We could put the queen down and then pop the giant early and just let the giant go. And then redrop queen up here, because when we look at these sweepers, they're doing this. They're throwing up gang signs here. Yeah, the spitters, and then I think we just fight. Wait, where the other? I think we would then want to send the dragons like basically directly into the spitters. Okay, I think that's what I'm feeling. I think we can make something happen with that. I think. We showed them that Titan dominance. Yeah, already cleared him out. Let's see what the enemy team's war log is like. I really don't understand why war logs are even, why you can even make your war log private. Honestly, it doesn't make any sense to me. Private war logs are like just sort of sus. Like, why not make everyone's... Hold on a second. What base were we looking at? It was... I think it was this one. Yeah. So we have an opportunity to break for the scatter. We also have an opportunity to break over here. So we're not going to use either of our wall breakers over here. We're only going to use it on the scatter. The scatter and the Super Wizard Tower. Okay, let's go. Let's have fun. Just let that go. Let me drop one of these. Nice, good stuff. I think she's going to skip that bottom air defense, which could end up being kind of painful, because we do want to take at least one air defense with what we're doing right now. Okay, well, we lost some healers there. Let's get her out. Redrop over here like this. I'll break there. I'll break there. So whatever she wants to do, she can do it. Okay, there's this. Queen's gonna die, right? Oh my god. Oh my god, she's gonna die. Hey. I'm going to overgrowth here. This is not looking great. We do get the scatter. Dude, how did he get targeted? Help me, boys. Okay. There. There. Do we have it or are we cooked? It's looking sketch. I'm not going to lie. We got a lot of Inferno Dragons up, but they don't have a ton of HP. And we're going to get hit by that bomb, which kills all of them. We're running out of time. We don't have another totem, do we? See if those minions will tank a little longer for us. We do get the boogers in. Is it enough? All right, he's alive. I think we time fail. Okay, wait a minute. Ah, yeah, it's a time fail. Rip. It's okay. It's okay. I didn't think my queen was gonna get so completely destroyed on that entry, but she did, and we'd already recalled her. I guess playing the dragons immediately after dropping the queen is one way to basically utilize the idea of like cross tanking. Like you have two attack forces that can, basically share the brunt of the defenses pounding on you. But anyways, okay, BRB. I'm going to leave here and join up in Dom so I can do my war attacks over here. Now, if there's bases left, we don't know. No idea if there's bases left. Okay, so I need to go ahead and swap accounts on here to get onto my 13 first. Because my phone is already on my 18. Okay. Request. Feel or no troops. All right, and we have been enjoying now member suite. Donate. Good stuff. Okay, so we have been enjoying ourselves with the Monolith Arrow just in general. So what I'm going to try to do is actually make the Monolith Arrow work at the lower town halls as well. While it is boosted. Any luck with the Monolith Arrow? Yeah, I'm having decent luck. It's one of these things where I think you have to have like a lot more, like a higher IQ play to use it properly. And becoming consistent with it, I would compare it, I don't know, similarly to the way like Fireball Rocket Loons at Town Hall 18 works with like your level 80 Warden. He can put in work, but he can also get overwhelmed. And the Queen is, I feel like it feels like a greater risk when you put your Queen in for a charge instead of the Warden, because she has to get closer. She's going to oftentimes aggro more defenses at once than the Warden would, because the Warden has a longer range than the Queen does. So let's go ahead and pick up a Town Hall 13 base. All right, so with the Monolith Arrow, what can we get and how can we get it? They are not full on CC troops. This is a fat question mark. Clan members. How in the hell does this happen? How do you partially fill a war CC and just say no, that's fine. Not we're fine. We're good. I don't get it. Legit. Okay. I want to say landing a blimp like right here on this scatter shot gets us a wild amount of value. And then we could fly dragons like from here. The king could be dropped down here to do some fun stuff. Okay, let's go. Queen, I already see her redrop. All right. We don't have a poison. That could be a problem, right? I think we have to trade the freeze for a poison, unfortunately. We have 2 totems that we like to use with our RC for the backside. Yeah. Okay. All right, we're hitting. We're hitting. Would like our queen to step in to go after that eagle artillery. We'll see if that's going to happen or not. She's probably going to the right. Rip me. Okay, we got his clan castle out. Fortunately, not onto the eagle artillery, so I think it's pretty clear that we're going to pick her up and attempt to go right back into that eagle compartment here. Okay, and this is actually fine what she's doing here, I think. We can take down that scatter shot. We can change our plan a little bit. All right, we're going to go like this. Go up here like this. Drop 1 loon in, see if we can grab an air trap or 2. She's fine. And then with our this, we'll send you in. Warden over here. I'm going to throw that now. Throw over here. Does it look sketchy? Oh yeah. But we have our rocket spear. That's not what I wanted. That's fine, though. Rocket Spear is enough to clear, for sure. GG. Easy day. No giant needed. No totems needed. We take those. All right, we add another 3 to the board. Let's go ahead and request again. Did feel a little bit unfortunate that our queen didn't go to get that eagle at first because I wanted to drop her elsewhere. But handling the CC, good call. Handling the eagle artillery before you get the dragons pumping is also very necessary if you're not going to be bringing the Eternal plus Healing Tome like I do not have on these lower accounts. If I did have them, I would be running them. I don't have them yet. All right, let's see about this base. All right, there's a bunch of singles. We got to be careful about those singles. Cannot march this queen around the singles. That looks like, again, 36 out of 45. I'm going to guess it's 3 super minions. Just wild guess. You know, you're not going to put anything else in the CC. Like, I mean, a Rocket Loon would look really good in the mix right there. You know, make the player stress out about something that rushes towards their ground push. Just don't understand it. Why not throw anything else in that CC? Just anything. Archers. Make it even more annoying to look at. We can't really charge around those singles, can we? We'd be in peril. Especially because we don't even have a freeze in this composition. We have the Rage, which really isn't meant for the Queen either. And we have the single freeze. Wait, do we have the freeze? No. Because we have the recall designed for the Queen. Man, okay. Well, this is gonna be interesting. This layout is fun looking for sure. I think if we start with an early blimp, we might have a little bit better success. Like, say I went early blimp, like from the wizard tower to kind of cut through, like split the infernos here, and then we drop the Rage with the Super Yeti clone. We could probably clear. We might be able to actually clear 2 of the singles there, plus the Eagle. And if that happens, the Queen charge I think is totally free to just kind of come in this way. So I'm gonna play the game like this is going to go down to the Super Yeti bomb. I think that's what I'm gonna do here. We're loaded, we're locked. It's time to attack. Let's have some fun. If we fail, we fail. If we don't, we don't. It's all gravy. Okay, Queen can get down first like this. Yetis? You gotta be... Okay, thank God. Oh my God, the Yeti might's almost through the video game. They like didn't step in. Oh man. That almost made me very upset. Okay, Queen can get the air defense. Cool. We can break her here too, I think. Okay, I'm fine with this. We have the poison ready. Then dragons. Poison you. Queen's queening. Looks fine. All right, King, your job is to go run in there and take care of that stuff. Dragons, you're over here. Okay, Queen's doing great work. Eagle's down. Now, Queen's on the town hall. I think we should let her keep going. And then pull her out, probably. Do this. Do this. 1. Should be clean here. We still have the fireball that we can throw at the core in just a second. Like this. Bip! Nice. Easy day. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. All right. Nice and easy going triples there. That, dude, if that Super Yeti did not actually complete, that could have been a massive... Like, this worried me big time. The Super Yeti I didn't actually catch the Super Yeti in the clone, and the clone's almost expired, and then one little Electromite wandered in and just saved my career. Bro, you're kidding, right? One Super Yeti Might into the double clone. Oh my gosh, man. If we don't take those singles right there, this attack does not look nearly as easy. I would have had to try a lot harder to make this one work. That one baby dragon did a ton of work for me, though. King with the stick horse, though. OP, man. Stick horse king is just so much fun. And then taking out the town hall so we don't have to deal with it. Air push got what it needed to. It was GG's. All right, now we got 2 more war attacks to do, guys. And because our war hits are over on our Town Hall 13, what I'm going to do is actually go ahead and upgrade my Barbarian King and my Warden. I'll be taking myself out of the next war to give my heroes another level. Now, my Archer Queen is 2 levels up on my King, so I don't necessarily have to rush so hard to get the Queen done. But at least right now, my final defenses are upgrading. Those are the Expos, and it's crazy. Like, I feel like my stay at this Town Hall 13 has been a lot shorter than my first. Or at least than my Town Hall 14 did. I know I did rush to Town Hall 13 on my Town Hall, on this other account that I'm about to pull up. And I guess while I'm in the clan, I will try to put some troops into my pocket just for safekeeping. All right, let's pop over to 14. But yeah, honestly, it felt like on this account, my stay at Town Hall 13 really did take a little bit longer. And I know it's because I didn't max out the heroes at Town Hall 12. Like, my lowest account, the one I was just on, I did completely max 12 before moving to 13. And I can feel the difference. Like, the progression of the Town Hall has felt a lot smoother. It's been quick. It blows my mind how quick Town Hall 13 is now. Like, even though you're putting up another, 10 levels on King Queen, 10 levels on Prince, 10 levels on Warden. Like, you get so many hero levels at Town Hall 13. You're combined here, and then 25 for your Royal Champion. So there's just so much. So much. Visit it. No, thanks, man. Appreciate you. All right, so we got 2 more war attacks to do. We got our 14 here. So let's go ahead and request for ourselves here. Dono in hand. We do not have a poison. So let's see if we need to plan for a poison or not. Depending on what the base looks like, we may not take a poison at all. But like, say we want to put our queen in to deal with, for example, that eagle, that's going to make it incredibly difficult. And if we try to go with the single and freeze the single, well, we're going to still have to deal with that clan castle. And without a poison, it ain't happening. So it could be what we do is we just do a brief walk to take his multi. I like the way that sounds. Because that's a terrible multi-target Inferno placement. That's awful. This being 1 tile back means we cannot walk it. I don't know if he's trying to play tricks on people. Like, hey, yeah, sure, you can walk that. The base is symmetrical. No, it's actually not. You didn't catch me in that. Just trying to see what else. Where can we redrop the queen so she doesn't auto die? I think if we just fly, I think if we just fly the blimp into this compartment, land it on top of the single target Inferno, we just wipe the compartment out, we might be okay. And then at that point, we could maybe even break the queen into this corner, try to get after the scatter, air defense, sweeper, etc. And then I think king would be well served. Maybe we just sacrifice the king for the funnel on this raid, not necessarily utilize the stick horse. Drive all of the dragons into that single target Inferno. Basically, all this would be the immediate priority for the dragons. I like that idea. We still have RC for the cleanup. Could have the basically have the rocket spear just to make sure that we do secure the town hall. We don't 1-star fail. Let's make sure we see the range on that. Okay. Let's get it. Let's do it. Let's have some fun at 100. Snap Gamer, stop spamming in the chat. I said no. I hope you enjoyed the stream, brother. Thank you. All right, here we go. Okay. Do you get the corner open? Nice. Queen's doing queen things. Now stay in the base. You gotta be joking. She's in the base, though. Okay. Go. Dude, all those Super Yeti mice need to get out of the tornado trap. Okay, good. I'm going to get her like this. All right, King's ability went off. We need to get her out. I'm going to pull her like this up here. In just a moment. Should be fine, I think. GG. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'm being very good with my clone placements. I think I'm taking my eyes off the Super Yetis a little bit too long. But to be fair, the Super Minions had locked onto the Queen, and if I didn't freeze them, she would have died or been forced to ability and or died at the same time. Let's hook up the team while they're here, while they're asking. Cool. Nice. All right, one more CC request, and that'll conclude our stream. All right. All right. So let's see. What do we got? See, what about this one? Oh, this is fun looking base. Cool. Must have just missed the spammer. Hopped over here in case he does it again. No, he was on he was on YouTube. The typical putting their account tag in the chat, like I'm gonna stop my life to look at every village that shows up. Hope you guys enjoy the free quality entertainment though. Let's see, what do we get? I can't really. We have a freeze. We don't have a poison. So theoretically, if we force her into this compartment, we do have the opportunity to freeze the single and not die to it. There's also the potential to like just throw the giant out and use that as a single target reset. I kind of want to fly. Okay. I think I see the shape. Let's see what this live war attack is, though. Someone else is attacking. Let's catch it. Let's see what Mr. Blobby is going to do. All right. We're also under attack, but I like to showcase our players' attacks if they are live. They certainly get priority. Okay, drops a Quake. Decent damage up front. That builder is actually repairing everything pretty well. He's definitely going to need to invis. Really, he can't take a shot here, otherwise he could be in serious trouble. All right, he skips the rest of the expo. I think that's smart. Okay. He's got a bunch of invises, but that RC is already pretty low. Like, you cannot let this RC be seen at any moment, or you will fail. Keep the RC invisible. His timing is good, though. Is he in the poison? No. Lucky dog. If he gets those Infernos, this is over, right? I don't think he's getting the second Inferno. Yeah, not quite. But the Queen Arrow do. There we go. Queen Arrow do what Queen Arrow does. All right, let's go. Now, I'm not crazy about these rocket loons. I'm not sure what he accomplished with that. I can't see where these dragons... He's got a minute and a half. You have a minute and 20 seconds, man. Get your force down. Get everything going. See, to me right here... Good. He creates that strip. His RC is not there to sweep. He has 60 seconds, basically, to clear this. Wizards do a decent job of funneling on that side. Question is, though, is he going to run into a time issue, right? He's got good force. He still has his Warden's ability, but he's got to use it sometime, right? You can't keep holding. You need all your DPS. Use it. Use the ability. What is it? Tome. Tome something. He's going to get it. Calm down, TC. But swagging the Eternal Tome, that was a choice, especially because it took you over a minute and a half to put the dragons down. It's insane. Like, not only did he do that, he put the queen down and let the queen cook. Honestly, dude, after the RC is done, start the dragons. Like, there's no reason to wait. Oh, this guy time fails, bruh. Hold on a minute. What happened? Did he also do a 2-minute RC opener? Let's see how long. Let's see what he does here. I mean, he took the recall, so he saved the RC for later. But here's the okay. This is something that you need to understand philosophically about why people use recalls on Royal Champions. You're using the recall on the Royal Champion because the Royal Champion can become useful in tandem with a kill squad or some other attacking force. Okay? Let's see how this plays out. I'm looking at an air army. It's not unheard of for people to run RC with the Electro Boots underneath dragons because the RC can protect the dragons from skeletons, right? It one-shot skeletons. This is probably why he starts time failing. And then he steps out and he has to burn another. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and he steps out again and has to burn another. And then he missed. Yeah, dude, he goofed up his invises like at least 4 times so far. Does not get what he was hoping to get here. I don't even know if he's going to get this single target down. I don't think he does. He sees the CC, yeah. And he's like, okay, we're out, bye. And then he pauses, puts his queen down, drops additional healers for his queen. Which, that's a choice. That's a lot of healers, man. It's an unnecessary number of healers, if I'm being real. And the fact that he lets this get targeted, like, his log launcher, I don't think is going to break the walls that he needs. It doesn't break a single wall. Yeah, dude. That hurts. That hurts. And then he finds a tornado trap with a poison tower. All his stuff rapidly melting. Do you have an Eternal Tome or a Fireball? Okay, so he's probably got the same equipment setup that I did. Wait a minute, level 28? Dang, so it's a Town Hall 16, is it not? 26, that means he's missing one. That means he's a Town Hall 16, right? Gets onto the Town Hall. Of course, look at the Unicorn. Unicorn, that RC didn't really get a whole lot done. And then all the healers transferring off to his BK is also kind of crazy. But yeah, this time fail right here. Honestly, if he had Eternal Tome, Healing Tome on this hit, I think where Eternal Tome, Healing Tome become more and more necessary are when people have defending poison towers. Like spell towers in general. If there's not just the Town Hall poison, but 2 other Town Hall poison type defenses in the base, that's a problem. All right, let's see what happens here. He arrows and then he lightnings to take an Inferno Tower. Okay. He lightnings out a multi-target Inferno. He lightnings out, were those sweepers, I think? I think that may have been sweepers. Or was he just trying to kill the queen? Not sure. You see how he does, though. This looks to be a Town Hall 12 versus Town Hall 12. So many healers, bro. These people are addicted to healers. Defensive E-Titan. That's a choice. Roasting the dragons that are flying overhead. Or not? Wait, they weren't even touching the dragons. Huh? Oh. Fireball goes off onto the Town Hall. He's gonna get it, right? His queen's got to beat through a couple walls here, but he still has enough dragons in the air to handle the rest. They're all relatively healthy. Man, level 54 queen just takes 3 years to get through a wall. Also, this is interesting that he's got a ground warden with his air army. I don't know if that was an oversight or if he meant to do that, but... All right, we get one more attack. So let's see what we can do with it. I think what I'm imagining here is that I start the queen like on this camp. We take this air defense, we take this corner, we pick her up, we redrop, we use a baby dragon over here, and we try to break into this Eagle Artillery compartment. We're going to end up burning a freeze, I think, to deal with this, although it could be that maybe we don't. Maybe we should save the freeze. It kind of depends. when I send my blimp in, what I really want to do with that blimp is land the blimp in this void right here. Because that would nuke out scatter shot, ideally nuke out at least one of the singles. And I think hopefully get down that air sweeper. Our dragons could then be sent in where the queen left off and go this way around the base. The RC can be used at any point in time to support, bolster, finish, etc. Okay, we're going to do it. See if the plan's the plan. King. I don't have a plan for my king yet. Maybe I do a little bit of funneling work for the king, send him in for this air defense here. So the queen's going to want to go through some walls, or is that not a good idea? It might not be. We'll see how it shapes up. Okay. Let's go. She came back. We don't even have to recall, do we? I'm actually totally down with that. That's making me very happy. Queen. Hey. Good timing on that, actually. Didn't feel too bad. We can also survive these super minions a lot better now that they're not firing the long-range shots. She goes up. Cool. All right, King, you're going to use the funnel. Go. I think that one minion there is good to do something. That one minion up there. We need to get the queen out, don't we? Okay, we'll put her here. Can I swag the RC? Is it possible? I'm gonna swag the RC because I'm a jerk. And I'm gonna swag the fireball. I'm going to swag the queen's ability. We're just doing all of it here. We don't even need... We're not even going to play the RC. Dominance. Sometimes you just got to let them know. You don't even need the fourth hero. G. All right, nerds. Swag my RC on that. Love it, love it. Fun stuff. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for today. I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for tuning in. I know we did a little bit of a pivot from our normally scheduled material. We did about half of our set in Legend 2, and then decided, maybe we should look into, maybe we should sit on the composition a little bit more, practice a little bit more, give myself an extra day or two to maybe tweak the comp, tweak the kill squad a little bit. Maybe I should be using regular dragons instead of Inferno dragons. But yeah, not so sure how to make it more consistent. I think certain attacks did feel more consistent and more sure, and then others, but then some attacks that I felt really, really great about the approach that I had in my head at the start didn't end up panning out or fell short. We're still learning the equipment. I think the game, just in general, and this has been true forever. It's the game is easier at the lower town halls. It's not harder. it's easier. These lower town halls, it's a lot easier. There's less variables. The defenses don't hit as hard. There's not as much multi-target defense, splash damage. So the thought process, the mental calculus is a lot simpler. For the highest town halls, the calculus is quite a bit more difficult. Like there's a lot more. You have to jump through a lot more hoops. I think Town Hall 18 specifically is quite a bit more difficult than Town Hall 17 ever was. And especially when you start adding modifiers, you have to think a little bit more. You have to be a little bit more precise about what you're doing to find success. So with that said, we will not be live tomorrow, Saturday. I will be live again on Sunday to finish that legend set. And would encourage you guys to have a great rest of your day. Hope you have an awesome weekend. I'll see you on Sunday. Much love and peace out.